Hey guys, what's up? Now, before we can continue on, if anyone's wondering why do I sound like horrible, I have the bad case of the common cold. Long story short, I'm gonna be fine. So, I just need to rest a lot so I can recover. So yeah. So today I'm gonna take a look at another Transformer Legacy Evolution figure for you guys, and this time, oh shit! And this time we have one of the Toxitron collection series, and I am actually very excited to have one of the figures in my collection. And the one I'm going to take a look is this right here. The Transformer Legacy Evolution Leader Class G2 Toxitron. Now, before we continue on, you guys do me a little bit of a quick favor, so I'll be right back.
Hey you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day.
Make sure to follow me every social media handle in the description down below, and become my Patreon supporter in the description down below. Now, I got this at my local Walmart next to the Honda dealership at Rowlett and on my birthday, which I was pretty excited to get it. If you guys already seen the monthly toy of August, which you should check that out. And I'm actually very excited for this one. Now, if you guys don't know who Toxitron is, well, let me take you a little bit of brief story. Toxitron is a clone of Optimus Prime, and I'm just gonna take the information from the animated series, which is a fucking found small spiders. Was a creation of shrapnel and oil slick. I'm just getting the small information that I know from Transformers Animated. So yeah, and also a long time ago, during the Transformers universe, Hasbro was going to release a Toxitron figure, which is a repaint of the Laser Optimus Prime. If I could remember, I think the Transformers universe was released since 2003, but unfortunately the figure was cancelled. So yeah, and now years later we finally have this. I think it was 20 years. Okay, we're in 2023, so 2003. So 20 years later, I might be getting wrong, but one of you guys can correct me in the comments. I know I'm taking a lot of time of it, but this is my channel, and you guys can shut up. Here's what the package is going to look like. This is the Leader Class packaging. You can see the nice, cool artwork of Toxitron and its vehicle mode and its robot mode. Pretty nice. And you can see the nice artwork on the side right here with Toxitron and the truck. Awesome artwork on the side right here. Like, it's so cool. Compared to the one we have from the previous. Nothing on the bottom, unfortunately. Nothing at the top. You can see it had the logo on it. And the back of it, it does have the Biohazard symbol with the Autobot logo on it. But this one have the Decepticon logo, the G2 Decepticon logo, so yeah. And you can see right here, transformed to Dirty Step. So yes. Now, let's show you guys what accessory that Toxitron comes with, and let me show you everything you've seen here, so yeah. Alright, so I apologize for that. Alright, so here's all the content that comes with here. Comes with a translucent neon, I think it appears to be a neon green or a neon yellow sword, Energon sword cast in translucent plastic. We have a Energon axe right here, and a Matrix of Leadership, but since this one belongs to Toxitron, so I guess I'll call it the Toxic Matrix or something. I mean, not sure. But if one of you guys in the Transformer community can use that name, or is this name it's already been used for something else, leave a comment down below to help me out, or just, I guess, put a quote, Toxic Matrix. To be honest with you, I have no clue. I am actually going to show these, combining all of them together in the robot mode, so let's put it to the side for now, and let's get on with the actual review. So here it is, Toxitron in his vehicle mode. Now I just want to say one thing. This figure is of course a repaint and a slight redeco of the last two figures that we already know in the past, which is Laser Optimus Prime and Speed of 500 Scourge, which I don't have that figure, but I am planning to get it in the future. I'm planning to get all the Speed of 500 figures. I know the Hot Rod figure got cancelled, and I am actually pretty disappointed with it. But here's the thing. This cat right here, the front of it, you guys can see, is a retool of the Earthrise Kingdom Optimus Prime, the Leader Class version. If you guys remember that one, in the past. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it because of the issues they have. So yeah. So anyways, the vehicle mode is represented a tanker truck, which this one you can see is, and this one you guys can see is it's a chemical tanker truck because you can see ooze coming out of it. The paint that is sculpted, the detail of the vehicle mode looks absolutely great. The neon green, well, I think it's like a neon yellowish green. I'm not sure what kind of shade of this one it have, but I know this is purple, this shade of purple, and this shade of orange right here, which I think appears to be neon. And it's not painted all the way good, well, printed all the way good, because you can see a little bit black on it right here. Well, you can barely see it, so yeah. Let's actually take off the tanker truck, and we'll show off the cab first. And yes, there's a peg right here, and there's a peg hole right down here. So let's put this out of the way for now, and let's bring in the cab first, the hauler. So you can see the painted sculpted detail looks nice. And I just want to say one thing, I actually do like the tires in this shade of purple right there. This is absolutely pretty nice what they did to it right there. So this is like the third time they used this mold on Hasbro. And like I said, this is the third one, because the last two we have is Laser Optimus Prime and Scourge. And this is actually pretty nice. You can see it has like a gunmetal gray on the side. I think this is gunmetal gray or a different shade of silver right here, but I think it's gunmetal gray. The one thing that's kind of annoying about, fiddling around with the vehicle mode is I forgot the name of this one, but the side of it right here in the truck can go in close to it all the way. That's because during the transformation, so there's no way to actually clip in, so that's kind of sucks. You do have some clips holding the robot arms, by the way, and you can see this is the whole front, the whole thing right here. You guys are looking at it's the robot feet, but you don't see the head. Well, you can barely see the head. It's on over here, and but no robot's hand sticking out. Well, of course, it's the arm, but everything is all stored away and perfectly good. And you have the G2 Decepticon logo right there. If you guys remember that during the 90s, it is absolutely amazing. The front of it of the grill right here is all black, pretty nice. I actually like what Hasbro did to it. It does roll pretty well. Just want to mention one thing. He does have weapon storage on the vehicle mode, so you do have two options of it right here. Now for the vehicle mode, there's two holes right there and two little grooves on it right there that you can plug in to the Energon X right there. And for the Matrix, since I took it out of this ghost store in the robot chest, but I'll do that in the robot mode. And this one, there's two tabs that go into this slot right there. And I'm not gonna put it all the way in because it's gonna be difficult to take it out. And that's actually pretty cool. But there's no way to actually plug it in because you actually need a tanker truck. So yeah. And speaking of the tanker truck, let's show off the tanker part, which is this right here. But first thing to do is flip out this to make sure they have a stand, and boom, there you go. Now this is just like a whole, hunk of plastic right there, just the whole tanker truck, and it does roll. This one actually does roll very well. And you can see everything right here, black with the purple on it and the orange right here. Corrosive materials coming out. This actually looks pretty nice, and also nice mechanical detail and sculpting right there. It looks so amazing. I'm probably gonna enjoy painting the hell out of this shit because, well, I've been actually wanted to get this since it got released, and I actually want to paint it. Well, unfortunately, I don't have the paint what I need. So I do have gunmetal gray, but I don't have the other paint to paint this. So this is gonna be actually difficult for me. So yeah, and more detailing on the back right here. Pretty nice, to be honest with you. So yeah. Also, forgot to mention, spoiler alert, this part is also the accessories, which is the little toy piece of the base mode. So yeah, that's a little spoiler for you guys. And it does have weapon storage on it right here, which first thing to do is remove that. For this, just plug it into here. Let's open that up. And for the sword, you just plug it in here. Close that up. And boom, there you go. Everything is nice and stored, put it away. And it's actually pretty cool, and you can, take it a go, and boom, off to fight off some Autobots, or Decepticon, whatever. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool with Toxitron. Now, let's transform Toxitron into its robot mode first, then we can get it on with the tanker on the base mode. So, let's put him out of the way. First thing to do is just flip this out for the tanker, sorry, and put it to the side. So yeah. Now, when I mess around with this one, the instruction make no sense, but also I got a bit of a confuse of it. So yeah. First thing to do is fold these back. They will plug in. Flip this out. There's a little slot right there, and they go into this, nice and perfectly snug in. But flip this out. Next thing to do is by untabbing this, because there's a groove right there, and I go into that right there. But you want to bring this out. Then you want to make sure to angle this out of the way. Then you want to open the cap part. Is this whole thing, by the way, is in translucent plastic, so be very careful. And also, I like to do is flip this out for that part of the for the robot mode. To bring that out of the legs, and you want to bring the waist the full 180 right here to face it forward. Then you want to bring this part right here, the kneecaps. Then you want to bring out the feet right here. Then break the legs, and boom, there you go, done. I'm just fucking with y'all. Anyway, so let's actually be serious. Now this is the actual part I'm actually frustrated and hard, to do it. But twist the arms to face him like that. Then you want to split this out like that. Then you want to bring out the whole chest area out like that. And open this up so you can have the arms out of the way. Then you can bring out the arm, but have it like that facing forward for now. Then you want to bring Toxitron head. Make sure you plug that in nice and perfectly and good. Now we're not even finishing yet. This is like, when I mess around the rest of it, it was a giant clusterfuck, to be honest with you, and a giant pain in the ass, because the instruction make 100% no freaking sense. Now the instruction said you had to bring this back, but it was pretty difficult, to bring the whole thing back. But now you want to make sure is these parts right there to go into this hole right there. So go into here. So you want to angle like that, both sides, and you want these plugged in nice and good. Then you want the whole chest area closed in right here, because there's a tab right there, and they go into this part right here. I know I'm not showing it off, so I do apologize for that. Just plug that in like that. Then you want to bring the whole arm to go into here. Bring it out, and you want to flip out the hands like that. Flip the hand out. I like with the the fold out hands. It's actually pretty nice, to be honest with you. Now bring the whole fucking hand out on the other side. Close that up. I was supposed to wait, to close the arms back in, but that's how they do, which sucks. Now straighten out the shoulder pad. Close this part in. Close that in. Let's move the camera up a bit more. Gotta be careful what the hell I'm doing. So you got Toxitron finished, but now we're getting... forgot to mention. Bring the whole thing in. That's Toxitron finished. Now we're gonna actually get it out with the tanker, which is open this up, splitting this in half. Remove the accessories out of the way. And be very careful not to break the sword, because I hate it how they store it in. Flip up the ramp. Bring the whole piece in. Twist this around, because you want the gun facing forward. Then you want the robot arm facing like that. And there you have Toxitron in his robot mode and the base mode, fully transform. Transformation was, for me, to be honest with you, the transformation, what I did was a bit difficult because the instruction made no sense. But when I got the hang of it, it was actually pretty nice and simple and easy. Make sure you bring this all the way in, so yeah. So let's actually move this out of the way to show off the robot mode. And I'll be right back. I need to take my medicine. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I went to take my meds again so I could get rid of the common cold. Don't worry, I'll soon get better. So anyways, back to the review. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the paint does go to the detail of this figure. It's absolutely nice. You can see the whole detail right there in the robot mode looks absolutely amazing. But it does have some bit of an issue. And one of the issues is the shoulder pad does interfere with the arm's articulation, which is actually pretty annoying. And plus there's some gaps right there in the back of the legs, which is also annoying, but DNA Design made some upgrade kits for this one again, just a straight repaint of it. Which I am actually wanted to planning to get in the future. Same thing with the other DNA Design kit to get them, but if any of you guys can hook me up with some, I'll be happy. Headscope on the other hand looks absolutely amazing, and it does have some light piping on it. So if I can bring the lamp right here, well, somewhat of a light piping, that's because there's a hole somewhere in the back of the head. You can barely see it, but if I can try to zoom in the camera, there's a hole right there, and you can shine a light on it right there. Now, unfortunately, I don't have anything to shine a light in, but it does have some light piping. And nice head sculpt, by the way. Articulation-wise, his head is at a ball joint, so it does go 360 degrees. It can look up that far, it can look down that far, and a little bit of side-to-side pivot, so yeah. Shoulder pad is on a hinge, so it does go up a bit. There's a hinge right here in the flap, so it does go like that. But if you move this out of the way, you get a somewhat of full 360 of the arms. But if this is in the way, then you can go forwards and backwards. So yeah, the arms can go in and out. Nice soft ratchet, by the way. Swivel at the forearms right there, but that due to the transformation. 90-degree bend versus at a ball joint, so it does go full 360. A little bit of like a side-to-side movement like that, and no up and down, so that's kind of sucks about it. Let's bring the shoulder pack back down here. Move the arms out of the way a little bit because you do have some waist articulation, but that due to the transformation. Let's go full 360. Legs can go forward, can go back that far. It does go in and out. Swivel at the bicep, but for some reason my copy is a bit too stiff for my taste, and I don't like it. Over 90-degree bend like that, about that far. Ugh. And ankle pivot, a bit somewhat stiff. What about this? Okay, it's the same thing. Gross. And you do get somewhat of articulation, decent possibility of it, which is yeesh. Now this one has some gimmicks of it right here, which if you flip the side right there, you can see it has some rocket missiles on the side of the shoulder. Cast in this translucent plastic, looks okay, I guess. Chest open up to store in the matrix right here, the toxic matrix. So smack that bitch in. And boom, there you go. You can see it's fully complete on the chest. Now for the sword and the Energon X. Let's grab the sword. Plug it in like so. You can see equipped with the sword and with the axe. Smack the bitch in. And there you go, you got the axe in, it's ready to go. There's a little bit, I think the hinges is a little bit too loose for my taste, to be honest with you, on the elbows. So I might need to find a way to fix this, so yeah. But you can actually combine the whole three items if I could take out the matrix. Make sure you have like a part separator tool to remove this. Now remove the axe first, then the sword. Grab that bitch. Come out. Now, you want to make sure to combine these two together. And this will go into here. I might have to stop the recording because it's going to reach the 20 minutes limit. So I'll be right back. Back again. and you got everything all combined and ready to go. Now you just plug that in, and it looks fucking ridiculous. Now for the base mode of the tanker, and here it is. There's not much I would to say about it. I wish that has something, you know, like something to have this in, but there's a little ramp right here. If you put in a Micromaster right there to go down like that, which is actually pretty cool. The gun right here is on a swivel, and it does go up and down, but you can actually remove that, and this will become the gun for Toxitron. But unfortunately, okay, it does fit in perfectly good, but sometimes if you move it around, it will pop off easily, which just sucks. So, yeah. So the instructions and the packaging, and also this port right here, they can move side to side right there. And imagine you open this up, a Decepticon Micromaster just roll out right here. So yeah, and there's a crane, a little hook right there. It's like a repair station, so you can repair him or any other character. So yeah, and this is actually what it's gonna look like that, which is kind of a bit dumb to be honest with you, but yeah. But thank God for the upgrade kit for DNA design. I have this to make sure to have him like a lot of options to combine them. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna pause the video, give him the final result to give the final pose and give you guys my final result. So I'll be right back. Alright, overall the Toxitron is actually a good figure, and I actually do highly recommend to have this in your collection, and I'm actually very excited to have this in my collection. Now, there's another little class of it, which is Grimlock, G2 Universe Grimlock. So I'm going to try to complete all the Toxitron collection series, and since this one is going to be my first one, I'm actually planning to try to get Dead End, Cloudburst, or Grimlock, but I'm going to try to complete all of them. Anyways, you guys, what do you guys think about Legacy Evolution Toxitron? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys love it? And I guess that's it for now. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna end this right here. So have fun, stay safe, and I'm out.